Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Cruising with Snat, Cruising with SC. On this YouTube channel, like you now know, we talk all about all there is to know about working about a cruise ship. You know, from the application process and the onboarding process, and up until you come to work on board. We also talk about the fun that you can have as crew, the pros and the cons. So today in this video, we are going to talk about the pros and the cons about working on board a cruise ship. Well, if you're new to my channel, kindly click on the subscription button so that you can have notifications whenever I create new content. And thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much, guys, for liking and for sharing my videos. It has helped us grow tremendously in the past few months. So let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about the pros and the cons about working on board a cruise ship. Working on board a cruise ship is, for me, it's fun. That's why I do it. For me, it's something that I love. And the post that I work on board a cruise ship is something that I've always done. So I enjoy working on board a cruise ship. Now, when it comes to the pros and cons, it's just like every other job. There are things that you like about your job, and there are things that you don't really like about your job, or things that you wish could change, about your jobs. Just like any accountant, any doctor, any entrepreneur, there are pros and cons about doing anything. So it's not to discourage you guys to come and work on board a cruise ship. No, it's just to prepare you so that you know what to expect when you finally decide and you finally come to work on board a cruise ship. So let's get right into it. The first con that I'm going to talk about, well, something that I also got to know right before I came to work on board a cruise ship, is that there are no off days. So, before you start your onboarding process, when you get your contract, they actually state on the contract that there are no off days. So it basically means that you'll be working every day of your entire contract. So if your contract is 6 days, it means every day for those 6 months, you'll be waking up, going to work. So that's something that I didn't really like, when I first started working on board a cruise ship. It's something that it'll take your body to adjust. But before you come, you just make sure that you've prepared your mind. That's the most important thing. Just make sure that you've prepared your mind, that you'll be working on board every single day for the entire contract. Because if you're not ready, I've seen some people quit because they haven't prepared their minds. Because it's not only that the job is physically demanding, but if your mind is not ready, remember, it only takes your mind for you to conquer anything. But it's not that bad, because every day, it's not like you're working 24 hours a day. There are certain hours that you have to be working, which takes me to the second disadvantage, or the second thing that I wish could change when it comes to working on board a cruise ship, which is that they are long working hours. So the hours that you work in a single day can be very long and they can be very tiring. But remember, there also be breaks during your time at work. For example, I'm supposed to work for like 9 hours each and every day. Sometimes I work 10, sometimes I work 11. It all depends with the day and what I'm supposed to do in a particular day. So between that 10-hour period, I also get to have my breakfast, I also get to have my lunch, and to have some time off during the afternoon, and also some time for me to have dinner. So it's not basically that you'll be working the entire 9 hours. No, you also have breaks during your time on your job. So it differs with the department, it differs with the shift that you'll be on, and also differs with the ship. But for my job, I work 9 hours a day. Sometimes it can be more, but it's okay. But on the contract, they state that you can work up to 14 hours in a 24-hour period, meaning that in a 24-hour period, you will only have 10 hours for you to rest, and then the 14 hours you'll be at work. But it's very hardly that you get to work for the entire 14 hours. It's very rare. but it can be on some days when it's actually very, very, very busy. So you just have to prepare your mind, guys. Just prepare yourself. It's something that can be done, especially when you want to better your life. So let's get to the third thing that I wish could be changed about working on board a cruise ship. That is, when it comes to accommodation, there is basically no privacy because you're sharing accommodation with someone. So, like I shared on my other video for the crew cabin tour, I did a crew cabin tour for my cabin. So, if you want, you can check the link in the description. You'll find the link to the crew cabin tour that I did. So, you basically be sharing the bathroom. You basically be sharing the fridge. You'll be sharing the wardrobe. You'll be sharing anyway. You'll be sharing almost everything in the room with your roommate. So it's like you've got to have someone who understands you. You've got to have someone to make it easy. You've got to have someone who's got the same values as you, someone who respects you, someone who respects your stuff, someone who respects your privacy. You wouldn't want someone who sort of like invade your privacy. So that's the third thing that I wish I could I wish I could change, because I like my privacy. I just like to have my own room. Everybody likes to have their own room. And then the other thing is, on some days you can really be homesick. You can just wake up and you're thinking of going home. So that's one disadvantage. You're away from your family, you're away from your close relatives, from your close friends. You're working every day on board a cruise ship. Sometimes it gets to you. So sometimes you get really, really homesick, and it can be really bad. So that's one thing that I also don't like about working on board a cruise ship. And then the other thing, if you're a committed Christian, you'll find it difficult to adjust, because there is no time to go to church. Unless you have a few friends whom you can meet up with and share the words, encourage each other, and pray. Otherwise, there's no church on board a cruise ship. There's no Sunday, like it's Sunday, I'm going to church. It's Wednesday, I'm going to church. It's Tuesday, I'm going for fellowship. So that can be a disadvantage. And then the other thing that you might find difficult to adjust to, especially if you're someone who's maybe from Southern Africa or from East Africa, is the food. So the majority of staff on board most cruise ships actually really determines what kind of dishes are available. But they always try to cater for everyone. Like they always try to cater to put some African dishes on the menu, but it's not like every day. So that's one thing that you basically miss. You basically miss home food. You basically miss some like home delicious food. So if you're looking forward to coming to work on board a cruise ship, I'd encourage you to carry some snacks. Just make sure you go if you're coming through the United States, just make sure you go on the website, on the United States government websites, and see the list of the foods that you are allowed to bring in the United States or through the United States. So just carry if you're from Zimbabwe, just carry your maputi, just carry your spuds, so that sometimes when you miss something from home, you can snack on that. So that's it when it comes to the things that I wish I could change when it comes to working on board a cruise ship. So let's go to the things that I really love, or the things that you really find interesting when it comes to working on board a cruise ship. So the first thing is, if you're someone who has never traveled, or if you're someone who doesn't really travel, or if you're someone who loves to travel, it's a great opportunity for you to travel. It's a great opportunity for you to visit so many different islands, so many different countries whilst you're working. Remember, you're working and you're not on a vacation. So whenever you go out on ports, just make sure to stick on the time so that it doesn't really interfere with your work. So you'll find that like for myself, I got to go to so many islands, so many different countries. I went to Jamaica, I went to Mexico, I went to Curacao, I went to Amber Cove. So it's like you basically go to places that you you might have never thought of going, or you might haven't gone all by yourself. So it's actually a great opportunity to travel. It's actually a great opportunity to see new people, see new places, and capture the moments. So, and then the other thing is that the living costs when it comes to working on board a cruise ship, they're very low. So it's practically close to zero when it comes to food and accommodation, because you don't pay any food for any food, and you don't pay for your accommodation. So there is always food in the canteen. There is always something to eat. There's always something to snack on in the crew mess, and you don't need to pay for your accommodations. You don't need to pay for your water bill, no water bill, no electricity bill. When you're working on board a cruise ship. So if you're someone who really, really like to save, which means you've saved on your rent, unless maybe you're paying rent back home to your family. Otherwise, if you're single or if you're just coming from school, it's a great opportunity for you to save. And then the other thing is that you don't pay tax when it comes to your salary. So your salary is tax free if you're not a United States citizen. So if you're an alien, if you're not a United States citizen, there's no tax that is deducted from your salary. So if the cruise ship tells you you're earning 2,500, it means at the end of the month you're getting 2,500 straight, like just like it is in your account. So there's no tax deduction, which is an advantage. And working on board a cruise ship also affords you the opportunity to meet new people. um on most cruise ship there is inclusion, there is diversity, and there are a lot of nationalities on board, so you get to make friends. If you're someone who likes to socialize, you can get to make friends from all over the world. You can get to make friends from South Africa, you can make friends from Uganda, you can make friends from the Philippines, you can make friends from Ukraine, from Belize. You can make friends from all over the world. You can make friends from Australia. You can make friends from everywhere in the world. So it's also a great opportunity to also get to know about the cultures. There is a lot to know about other people. So it also affords you that opportunity to learn what other people do in their countries. And then another thing is that it also affords you the opportunity to save. So if you're someone who likes to save, you can, because there's free internet for WhatsApp. So if you're someone who really wants to save, you can save your salary. If you're someone who really doesn't have costs back home, maybe if it's someone who's looking to save, to make an investment back home, you can save quite a lot. Like when you're earning more and you're working on land, and you compare how much you can save when you're working on board a cruise ship. So most people take the opportunity to work on board a cruise ship so that they can save, and then maybe start a business or something. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching through to the end. Remember to share this video, guys. Remember to share this video, and make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. The comment section, you can leave a comment about anything. You can ask about anything, even if I haven't covered it in the videos, the previous video as well as this one. You can leave a comment about anything that you'd like me to share, or if you'd like me to make a video about anything, just make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. So guys, that's it. If you're preparing to come to work on board a cruise ship, welcome on board. Well guys, that's it for today. Thank you. Have a great day.